Hey, this ThinkerThunker, and here is the cover of my new book, How to Find and Film Bigfoot. It's out on Amazon right now for $4.99. In its second week, this thing hit the #1 new release, so pretty proud of that. Go check it out. Okay, in the first of my Most Amazing Find series, this is Bigfoot throwing a rock in Provo, Utah, where we see this guy walk out from the trees, crouch down, and in a second he stands up, chunks a rock at the guy filming, and by the way, that's a pretty long arm. What's amazing about this clip is that step right there. And if I zoom in on that and rock back and forth, you can see that as the foot is making contact with the ground, about half of that foot, not the toes only, but about half of the foot flips up and then flops down on the ground. And that is Dr. Jeff Meldrum's mid-tarsal break in action right there. Something no human foot could do. And in case you're thinking, well, maybe this is just some sort of optical illusion or something, or is debris kicked up or whatever, just finding it once doesn't really prove anything. Well, I found it again. And I found it in probably the most studied, most scrutinized Bigfoot clip in history, Patty from the Patterson film. Look at that. Half that foot curled up as her foot is coming down and making contact. And I'm going to go forward a frame. Now the toe, top half of the foot is starting to flatten out a little more, and now it's flat. Same timing as the Provo, Utah Bigfoot. So that makes finding mid-tarsal breaks in action 2 times a pretty amazing find. And if your answer to all this is that 2 struggling cowboys, Patterson and Gimlin, over 50 years ago, came up with the Bigfoot mid-tarsal break theory 30 or 40 years before Dr. Jeff Meldrum did, you're just going to have to prove that. We want to see that foot. We want to see that fake prosthetic foot that folds in the center. It doesn't exist. Okay, special thanks to my Patreon patrons and my YouTube members for making all the research time on finds like this possible. Thank you guys so much. Take care.